our next segment for Wins and Biggest Challenges is with Jennifer. Jennifer is doing some amazing things, as Mark just said, on bringing education and business together. One of the crazy things that happens in education and in business is that the systems just don't support what they're doing, or they don't have the right kind of systems. And in order to have the right systems, in order to have the vision, in order to have the right systems in the first place. So, Jennifer, I'd like you to share with us some wins and biggest challenges, and maybe you could share with us a little bit about the video that we just recently saw.
All right. Well, I am blessed with the fact that I get to work with Nicole here at Tanglewood, and she is doing her journey to big picture. And it's a 30-day journey, and she's reflecting on events from the day and disciplines herself to take what she has physically saw or heard and look at all the potential that event could have. So Nicole is a deep analytic, so this is really challenging for her. And so her big win that she's had this week is that she thinks she's approaching that 10,000-foot view. And where she's finding her biggest challenge is how to jump from that 10,000 to 30,000 feet view, and how she can apply this new vision to generating larger quantities of referrals for Tanglewood.
Great. That's great. Would you like to elaborate a little more on that?
Well, I think in watching Nicole go through this journey, I've seen her change a lot because she is so analytic about everything. And with her working with the other people in the company, in learning to change your personality to try to be something else, she's trying to go from an analytic to a driver personality. And seeing that that's able to be done is something that is really helpful for myself and other people in the company as well.
Why would it be helpful if you're an analytic to start working toward being more of a driver? And by the way, in the next segment, when we get into the DNA for people, you're going to see the different personalities if this is your first time. But for our time right now, tell us, why do you think, Jennifer, that it's important for an analytic to move to a driver? Why is that important?
Because analytics often get stuck in the details. And have to map everything out to a T. And if they can find a way to pick some of those things and just drive them forward, they can accomplish more a lot quickly. And if they kill things quicker, then they can help benefit their company more.
Wow. So anybody can do this? Anybody can move from an analytic? I mean, who would be another example of an analytic? Like, I don't know, CPAs?
Yeah.
Or people like that? What would your message be for anybody who's kind of you know, in love with the details and wants to get everything right? It's kind of like all or nothing. It's like you got to make sure that everything, you cross your T's and dot your I's, and which is a good thing, but when that's the only thing you're doing, you're not accomplishing anything. What's your message to people that are analytics, and how to help them move from being the analytic to more of a driver? What's the benefit for them, how they can make money?
I think the best thing that they can do is partner with someone who is a driver, learn all they can from that person so that they can take what they already know and refine it through systems to kill things quicker.
Usually drivers move faster than analytics. So how does an analytic partner with a driver and not shut down in the process?
Wow, that's a really good question. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, I think one of the things that an analytic can do is humble themselves, like any personality. But to humble themselves to say, maybe I don't have all the answers. Maybe I don't have to go through, 500 different, formulas in order to come to the answer. Maybe there's a simpler way. And if I found someone that could have done it faster, maybe I don't want to do it faster, but I do want to get it accomplished. I think it's a lot about humility. And to say, you know what, I'm going to humble myself to somebody who obviously has the fruit on the tree, so to speak, has the has the business has the business that I want to have, or a model that I would like to follow. I think it's a tremendous amount of humility. Your thoughts?
No, I would definitely agree, and in observing Nicole and what she does, she is paired herself, I think, with what I've met as probably the master of drivers, Mark, and he drives her forward to change and to grow through this process. So I think that's definitely something that we can all learn from.
Mark, if you're still on the call, my question to you is, what are some of the things that you've noticed and how you've been able to help Nicole, who's an analytic, move to a driver? What are some of the things that you found that were helpful?
Well, I think, I met Nicole's 21, and I met her when she was 19. And my experience is as we get older or we get more educated or we get more experience, we tend to become, let's say, less pliable. Like, how is Danny able to accomplish something that adults are not able to accomplish? He's fearless. He's like, okay, get on the phone. I'm going to talk to people. Like, he's just fearless, and younger kids. And so I think with Nicole, I haven't figured out her secret, but she's more teachable, I believe, now at 21 than she was at 19. And she's hungry. Like, she sees things about herself and other people that very few people see. She's willing to be challenged. She doesn't get defensive. Like at all. She's very open to being challenged or criticized or pushed. She's just got this, amazing heart. So it's so easy. It's not even hard work. It's fun. It's fun to play with her and to see the growth and to see the impact that she's making on other people's lives.
So, Mark, did she have that hunger when you met her at 19, or did she learn it from her journey from 19 to 20 to 21?
She had some of it, without question. Without question, she had some of it, but it
really had it.
Well, it's accelerating now. Like, it's getting more and higher, which is unusual. Normally it goes like the infamous, I think every business owner ought to watch the movie Ratatouille, because our clients, our prospects, our partners, like everybody in business, everybody in life, like everybody's cynical. Like everybody's like, you can't have a life-changing moment right here, right now. That's too much. Like, you can't go ahead and change your business. Like, I've been to these type of seminars. You haven't. You've never been to something like this before. And so I think that she has a childlike heart, and it's becoming even more childlike in the last 3 years I've known her. And I think that's a choice that she's making. I think as we get older, more educated, more experienced, I think there's more of a gravitational pull to say, I've got it figured out, I know, and she doesn't have that attitude. It's amazing working with her.
How do you get to that point as a 21-year-old? What do you think it was?
Well, if you're an architect, listening to this segment, and you have an opportunity to talk to Nicole, she'll blow your mind, and she'll help you solve problems in your architectural practice that nobody's been able to solve. Like, you almost think it's probably unsolvable. She will help you be able to do it. And so I think, Kevin, it's talking to Nicole.
Excellent. And we can make that information available if you want to text. If you're an architect or if you're someone else that wants to know what Nicole has done in order to help transform your business, I want you to text 630-386-5306. Again, 630-386-5306. We will connect you with Nicole, and it truly will help you out. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate that.